Alright, so watched F1 qualifying, and that's what we're going to do today. Is we're going to repair this hole. So we'll use our cardboard, do the burnishing, make a patch, pop that in. Shouldn't be a big deal. The metal is really solid around there, so that'll be easy. Then we're going to make another patch to put it here. One concern that I do have is that there's a gap between this piece of metal and this, so water could get in there. So when I pull the engine and the tranny to do the front end, I'll need to make sure to put some seam sealer in that gap to make sure that it doesn't come through. But I'll want to, rub seam sealer all down along here anyway, to keep any water from getting underneath and causing problems. So that should all be easy. Then after that, we'll look at either doing the bars across, maybe this bar. That I repaired that area back in there, but it's not even, and so I'm going to look at pulling it out with my stud welder, or I may just build a new piece for that area and just put one big patch with flange and stuff, but we'll see. Okay, I did the burnishing, the rounded back of the screwdriver, as well as the end of the giant Sharpie. Got my pattern. I think I'm going to go ahead and make the other pattern up for the other piece too, and then just do all the fab at once. Okay, I'm going to clean that area up before I do the patches, so I can shoot some weld-through primer on there, because it has to dry really good. But I thought you'd get a kick out of this. I have Harbor Freight ones too, but they leave that orangey dust everywhere. And these, I think they're Shark ones made in the States, cut nicer, and they're not expensive either. It's just nice too on Amazon. Okay, so now that's all fitted real nice, so I sprayed the weld-through primer on it, so that's going to dry. And in the meantime, I'll switch to fitting this. So what I'll do is use the Dremel tool, and as Kevin Tetz says, sneak up on it. And what I'm going to do is go ahead and cut away the metal from the body, because it's thinner and it's not 18 gauge like the stuff that I'm replacing it with. So and it's easier because it holds it, the body holds it still. So that's next. Okay, so I've made some progress on sneaking up on it. So I got the right side and the top pretty much there, and then I use my Sharpie to mark the left side, so I'll sneak up to it on that side now. Okay, so the patch is over here drying. I'm just sprayed some on the back so it won't burn away when I weld it in. It'll keep it protected until I get the engine and tranny out and can finish the inside of that. But now I'm working on the patch, and so I'm starting from this edge, getting it tacked down, and then now I'm going to hammer it to get it so that it's tighter fit against the piece behind it. It'll have a little bit of curve, but that's okay because this all has curve. So it's going slow, but almost time to go back inside for the race. Alright, so I'm going to call it the day. But as you can see, this patch is all in, it's all blended nice. So that's good. I got this patch in as well. It's as blended as nice as it needs to be. With Formula 1 qualifying the race today, plus finishing watching the NASCAR race, there just wasn't enough time to move on to the next step. Which I suspect may be puttying. I'm still trying to decide what I'm going to do with that panel over there. But I think I'm going to leave. I think I'm going to leave these lateral braces out because I've got to get up under and grind away all that rust enablement that Jaguar put in for sound deadening, and all the glue and all that kind of stuff, so that we can epoxy prime it, and that'll be a lot easier without those braces in the way. But I think we are getting close to needing to pull the dash out. So once I figure out what I'm going to do to finalize that area over there on the inner sill, we'll determine our next steps.